In life, you take what you can get for free, and not using first person in your essay is one of those easy, free wins that you should never turn down. There's no instance where using first person is necessary in a literary criticism essay. So let's take an example right here of a sentence or two which use the first person. Campbell understands that through our actions, in our lives, and in our mere existence, we will eventually find a meaning and purpose in our lives. He believes that life does not provide any significance and that we must allow ourselves the time to grow and prosper. So what's wrong with using the first person? Why is Mr. D so dogmatic about this? It's very simple. If you can use the first person, you can use the third person as well. So first off, there's no trade-off. You're not gaining anything. And second, the ambiguity that you're creating is that it is unclear who is constituted by our. Is our all humans? Is our the writer and the reader? And third, it doesn't practice a form of abstraction which requires you to think about whether your claims are true outside of whether you think them or not. It doesn't maintain the kind of non-biased, impartial stance that we like to think literary criticism should take. So, to fix this, we would simply move through the essay, and I think the best thing to keep in mind is that you can always replace first person with one. That's a nice third person pronoun which makes sure that you're not operating in the first person, but that your claims can still be true for all people. So let's take a look. Campbell understands that through one's actions in one's life and one's mere existence, one will eventually find a meaning and purpose in one's life. He believes that life does not provide any significance and that one must allow oneself the time to grow and prosper. It's a simple replacement. You might not really get why it needs to happen, but remember what I started this with. Take your free win. If you're using our, ourselves, or we, you've made a mistake and it's time to just think about how you can simply replace them. Take your free win. Related to this is second person. Exact same stuff applies to second person, but this is just a different thing to look for. So let's take a look at this example. Hawthorne eloquently reveals that when you think too much about science, it can lead you to a place of sin and isolation. The exact same rule applies here. You can always use one to replace second person. And that happens right here. Hawthorne eloquently reveals that when one thinks too much about science, it can lead one to a place of sin and isolation. It's a simple free win. Take it.